right, you guys, we're back, and I got Jelly Belly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, I can hear you, finally. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and reoccurring guest, OG to the show, because she brought the house down with the high rent reaction, the one and only Jelly Belly. What's good?
Hey, I'm glad to be back. I'm excited.
Hey, now, the craziest thing on our last reaction, there's I'd say 70% of the comments from the ones I read, because I can't read them all, because people get me mad.
Yeah.
They say crazy stuff sometimes in comment sections.
Yep.
But they said, we must put you in front of the tale of Jenny and Screech from Ren.
I know.
And I think it's because on that reaction, you're like, there's a part where she's like, I like spooky stuff. Did you watch the whole reaction, Andy Rue? Andy Rue's over here. He's our cuck of the day. I'm messing around, you guys. Enjoy. But no, Andy Rue is right behind the camera. So, she said, I like spooky things. I like these type of stories. And she made a reference to ICP. And then everyone literally is like, Jenny and Screech. Jenny and Screech. So here we are, you guys. We're about to check out the tales of Jenny and Screech with Jelly Belly. Now, she is what you would call an e-girl. She's famous on TikTok. I'll put her TikTok link in the description if you want to show her some love. And let's get this thing started.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Just dropped a new music video, but I do have the Money Game retake, the Ren Money Game retake. Me and Joey filmed the music video. It's actually going to be in the membership first, but that's going to be dropping next. So shout out to all the members on the channel. Appreciate y'all supporting with your hard-earned cash. If you want to become a member, link in the description. No obligation, but we want to thank you guys. And let's get this damn thing started. Now,
Oh, yeah.
this is actually this is a story, a complete story. I would pay attention to the lyrics because, it's a good storyline. But it's three music videos, and they're all high rent in the sense of that one take type of so it's a live performance. He's mic'd up. So that always gives it that extra umph. But I'm not going to say anymore. I talk too much, don't I? She's like, yeah. Can you guys hear her? Can you hear her?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, her mic's turned up now. Yeah. Damn. All right, man. Y'all were rude to my guest in those comments. How do I look? All right, here we go. This is Ren, the Tales of Jenny and Screech.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't look at me, I mean it. Are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me?
So
I swear.
that he can remember all of this just in one take. That's insane. I feel like I could never.
So this is what's crazy. In rap, we have like rap battles where dudes are remembering all of these raps going back and forth.
Yeah.
But he's playing the guitar and walking a street in a choreographed form.
Yeah.
That is like, it's funny because I've seen these multiple times because these are one of the ones that I really enjoy doing reactions to because they're just something new and fresh that you don't really see every day in music in general. And yeah, like, good call. Jelly Belly's in the house, y'all. What's up? Hey.
Nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
That was pretty. I liked that.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like the when you say pretty, you're talking about him playing the guitar, the whole song, like what?
Yeah, how he portrays the story.
Okay.
And how he explains like pretty much how beautiful Jenny was and like how she deserved this better life, and unfortunately she didn't get that better life she wanted.
Yeah, that's it. It's interesting that you said that because, you know, I've reacted to this many of times and I didn't really think of that because I get so tied up in the storyline of her getting, you know, stabbed, and you're just like, bruh, like, and you're, but yeah, it is crazy. And so basically part one, that's part one. So we're going to part two, and then we're going to go to part three, and we'll see where this takes us, you guys. All right, here we go. That was, you know what? I forget. Is that the tale of Jenny? And then maybe this is the tale of Screech?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think so. So, all right, here we go. Playing.
Oh my God.
He can play.
Yes.
I keep forgetting too, like I don't forget, but like you said this at the beginning because we were talking about the music you like, and I was like, I know you were saying you like electronic music, but then metal. And I was like, well, what do you like more? You're like, metal, duh. And so just having this acoustic, like, I know it's not metal, but still having the stringed instrumentation, just, it's like, oh yeah, this is up my alley. That's tight.
Yes.
Yeah, he can play his ass off.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I f***ed up Patrick, really f***ed up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the f*** do you mean you're busy? You for f***'s sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you let's have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my streets, and they call me Screech! Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
That's insane. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm a theater kid, so I love when people are portraying a story in song and like they add just like creative stuff to it.
Yeah. Before you said that, you said you're a what kid?
Theater kid.
Oh, a theater.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought you said I'm a cedar kid. I was
No,
like,
theater.
what did I miss here? Okay, theater kid. Yeah,
Yes.
like that's what we're, you know what? Yeah, absolutely. And this is what we got to see is him play multiple characters.
Yeah.
You know, and then my whole favorite part is this part, and then how he's like calling his girl, and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like, bro, like who thinks of this? And it goes back to, I think you even said it on High Ren, how there's a simplicity to it, but it's like mad complicated. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
this is like a full movie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, that's tight.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Karma got him.
Yeah, I would say that. It's, yeah. So that was part 2. So we just went through the world. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right, so we just went through the tale of Jenny, the tale of Screech, and now we're about to wrap it up with Violet's tale. Where do you think this is going?
I feel like it's like the girlfriend or maybe a possible daughter.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's see where this goes. Keep your eyes open, your ears open, your mind open, and let's have some fun. This is Violet's tale, and we're about to wrap it up with a bow.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong and but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone crack, knick knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Can say something, Violet. Silence.
He's such a good actor. He's a really great actor.
He really is. He needs his own show.
Yeah.
Because I would watch it.
Or even like a movie.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, like it's funny because he's so intense too. Like I've seen this multiple times and I'm kind of sitting here like this. I'm like, yo, yeah, he's great. And he at the beginning of this, when he was playing, he was like, when he does the face, and then when he gets out and he's like, let me take a breath. I'm about to get into this. I'm like, bro, he's crazy. Yeah.
It's insane.
This Violet. In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Can say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word, she stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington
just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
There you have it.
I'm trying to figure out the ending, really, and what the possibility could be. Like, did they get reincarnated, or was Screech and Violet brother and sister from the beginning?
All right. I don't know how I should answer that, but I would say out of the two scenarios, what you're thinking of, out of two of those scenarios, one is right.
I think they were brother and sister from the start, because in the beginning, why does Jenny want to leave?
Right.
What reason does she have to leave?
Yeah.
What's like scaring her?
Yeah, and at the beginning when he's breaking down the story, I think she's walking down the street from work and he's insinuating certain things. And that's how he kind of lets the story unfold. And I also, that's why, like, when we got into the third one, I was curious on where you thought this was going, because your first reaction, I think it's because you were still trying to tie it together with your original thought. Mm-hmm. But it went to this where it's like, you know, where you're like, oh, are they brother and sister from the beginning? And yeah, I think the key was in Violet's tale. He said we have to reverse time to tell the story. So he's telling the story of like Violet giving birth to Jenny and Screech.
Yeah.
And then as they grew up, her brother ended up killing him, which makes that's what makes this very climatic. It's like those, like Black Mirror, you know what I mean? Like that dystopian twist at the end. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but yeah, you're right. They were brothers and sisters from the beginning. And this is why everyone wanted you to see it, because it has this plot twist and it's, do you think that's spooky? Was that spooky enough for you?
I'm a true crime fan too, so yeah. I mean,
you're like, oh, I need to put this together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. What I struggle with this in a good way is because I'm a rapper and I write, and like trying to come up with something like a storyline like that.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have to start from the end. I heard that this was actually like based off a true story he saw on a paper.
Yeah.
So I could understand like maybe putting this together from that, but I'm thinking to myself, like, how would I come up with an original story and then put it together like that?
Put it together. Yeah. Yeah. That seems really difficult to do.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, all right. Well, there you go. They wanted it. They got it. Yes. What did you feel about that? Did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed that a lot.
Tight. Yeah, it seemed like you enjoyed the playing, and then the whole story. The story is really what sells it, and then that twist at the end. But, you know, I've had some combos on here with people. The deep part of that twist, too, is like the fact that it's showing cycles reoccurring, right? Like Violet had this cycle that started with her dad. Yeah. Then she met her boyfriend, right? Then she dies giving birth to her twins, and that cycle went with Screech. Yeah. And so it's kind of wild. Anyways, you guys, let us know what you thought of the reaction. Tap into the comments. Could you hear us this time? Hey! We got a few more reactions. We're going to get Andy Ruin here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Yep. 40. Oh, Jelly Belly. Link in the description.
Yes.
Let's go.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.